Joda for IFL TV in association with Scott's Menswear and Macklin's Gym Marbella. I'm on the press conference today for Sean Porter vs Kell Brook for the IBF World title. With me, I've got British champion Bob AJISAFE. What's happening, man?
Yeah,
Bob?
easy, James. What's happening? Good. All good here.
That's what I like to hear. First and foremost, what did you make of the press conference today? Give me a little reaction to what we saw.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it was seeing all the big stars there. I mean, obviously Oscar De La Hoya presenting it was that was really good and put himself across well, I thought. Yeah, and all the boxers, you know, arguing the toss out there about what's happening on Saturday night. I thought Kell spoke well as well and put his points across directly.
Yeah. What did you make of Sean Porter? He spoke very briefly today, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I thought he was just trying to make a little bit of a statement there, wasn't he? Just trying to say, oh, you know what time it is. You're gonna know what time it is on Saturday. And I mean, being a champion, I thought you've got to say a little bit of a piece and say something about, you know, say something about the people who have come to support you, say something about who's putting the show on it, you know, etc., and say something to your opponent as well.
Even to your fans.
Yeah, and to your fans as well, most importantly, definitely, James, to your fans. Not just say like a short little, you know, statement word, you know what I mean, that no one probably understands.
Can you see yourself doing that in the MAXI Nutrition final, jumping up and just asking what time it is? It's Bob AJISAFE time.
Yeah, I don't think I'd do that. I think that sounds a bit corny, doesn't it, doing something like that? You know what I mean?
That's funny.
You know,
Sakio Bika, Durrell.
Yeah, that
no love lost between those two men. Let's have it right. They do not like each other.
No, not at all. I don't think Anthony Durrell likes him at all, does he? He was proper up in his face, running and shouting off about what's happening. And you know, I think he thinks clearly he won the first fight.
He does. He believes it's hard done by, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He believes he won the first fight. And I think that's what he's shouting off about and saying that it took 9 months to get made again, and it should have been made.
Right as well. In between that time, he suffered and recovered from cancer. So again, it shows the calibre and how tough and determined that man actually is, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely coming back from something like that, you know, life-threatening battle, like you said, that's the biggest fight of his life. So you've got to give him all the respect for that, you know. And you know, he deserves a lot from coming back from that, and you know, being fighting at his top level as well.
He angered Sakio Bika. I wouldn't want to get Sakio Bika angry. He didn't look best pleased with his comments today at the press conference, did he? No,
he didn't look pleased at all, but I think he hit it well as well. I think he was a bit. I think Anthony Durrell got the war in the exchange of words, won the war in the exchange of words there, didn't he? I thought, because he was the one that was up in his face. He was making the statements, and then afterwards as well, I think they nearly started fighting. They nearly got on. So we can get it on here if you want. We can get on here if you want.
Buddy. Let's talk a little bit about Bob AJISAFE now. British champion, fantastic victory for yourself last time out. When can we anticipate seeing you out in action again? What's going on?
Yeah, well, the final is going to be, I think it's end of September. Look at end of September or beginning of October.
That's for the MAXI Nutrition tournament, knockout tournament.
Yeah, that's the final. Yeah, fantastic. The MAXI Nutrition final. So I'll be fighting Travis Dickinson again.
See, having already beaten Travis Dickinson, psychologically, does that give you a little advantage?
Well, yeah, what do you think, James? I think it gives me an advantage because I've already beaten him before, but obviously styles make fights, you know, he'll be coming, you know, trying to adjust his game plan from what happened last time. Yeah.
You must take a lot of credit out from the victory over Matty Clarkson, though. That, in my opinion, that was one of the best fights of the year, definitely a candidate for fight of the year. Travis Dickinson, Matty Clarkson.
Yeah, it was.
How good of a fight was that?
Yeah, it was a good fight. Yeah, I mean, it was a bit of a brawl, to be honest. It was a bit of a tear-up, wasn't it? They both took a bit of punishment in there.
It could have gone, to my opinion, it could have been stopped either way.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I thought, a lot of people said that to me. They thought it was going to go the other way.
The way Clarkson was chasing him around with them body shots.
Because he was down. He was down a few times. But you know, me, I fight in a different style to that. Yeah. So it's what do you take away from watching that fight? What do you take away from that? Well, I know obviously part of his weaknesses are now. Not too much, James, to be honest. So obviously, because I'm a different style of fighter, I'm a different calibre of fighter as well to Matty Clarkson. So it's not going to be that sort of brawl when he's boxing me.
Buzzing at the Ingle gym at the moment. The Ingle camp must be completely on fire. It really is.
Yeah, I mean, we're fighting in a short space of time. Kell's fighting this weekend. Barry fights in a few weeks, and then I fight a couple of weeks afterwards. So we're all rallying around and getting each other, you know, hyped up and getting each other prepared. I bet. Well, listen, thanks for giving me a bit of time today. I'll see you at the weigh-in tomorrow. I said it'd be interesting to see how Kell and Sean both look tomorrow at the weigh-in. You know, yeah, on the scales,
get a proper look at both men on the scales.
On the scales, yeah. Hopefully, I'll speak to you then.
Nice one, Bob. I appreciate it, bro.
Alright, I'll speak to you soon.